The week behind us offered no ATP tournaments, and we will remember it as one of the quietest ones in the entire season regarding of ranking, with no changes in the top 50. Novak Djokovic is spending the 237th week on the ATP throne, 2,635 points clear of Rafael Nadal after beating the Spaniard in the final of the Australian Open. Djokovic is not scheduled to play any tournament before Indian Wells, and he is in the commanding position before the start of the grass season, scoring just 695 points before Roland Garros in 2018. Rafael Nadal should return to action in Acapulco in 3 weeks, training at home in Manacor and preparing for next challenges after a great display in Melbourne that carried him towards the title match. Alexander Zverev played for Germany in Davis Cup on Friday and Saturday, and he will join Nadal in Acapulco, chasing 500 points and the opportunity to reduce the gap behind Djokovic and Nadal in front of him. Juan Martín del Potro will be on the court again in 2 weeks in Delray Beach, where he took a wild card, fighting against Kevin Anderson, who will defend the title in New York in the following week. The South African is just 215 points behind the Argentinian, and it should be interesting who will travel to Indian Wells as the 4th seed. After the 4th round exit in Melbourne, Roger Federer trails 245 points to Anderson, and he will lose 500 points for the title he won in Rotterdam last year, setting the return date for the end of February and his beloved Dubai event. Kei Nishikori is 500 points behind Roger, entering both Rotterdam and Acapulco after a solid start of the season, playing in much better form than a year ago when he struggled with an injury. Dominic Thiem is the only player from the top 10 who will compete on clay in February, skipping Cordoba before seeking titles in Buenos Aires and Rio de Janeiro, seeded first at both tournaments. Thiem has a big lead over John Isner and Marin Cilic, who complete the top 10 group ahead of the young guns Karen Khachanov, Stefanos Tsitsipas and Borna Coric. Karen and Stefanos have an identical schedule, competing in Sofia this week as the highest-ranked player in action and heading to Rotterdam, Marseille and Dubai in the following weeks. Lloyd Harris won the Challenger in Launceston, and he is the only new player in the top 100, joining Kevin Anderson as the second South African, with 2 players from this country occupying 2 spots in this group for the first time since February 2004. Top 20 ATP ranking list. 1. Novak Djokovic, SRB, 10,955. 2. Rafael Nadal, ESP, 8,323. Alexander Zverev, GER, 6,475. 4. Juan Martín del Potro, ARG, 5,065. Kevin Anderson, RSA, 4,845. 6. Roger Federer, SWAY, 4,607. Kei Nishikori, JPN, 4,108. Dominic Thiem, AUT, 3,969. John Isner, USA, 3,155. 10. Marin Cilic, Crow, 3,140. 11. Karen Khachanov, Rus, 2,880. 12. Stefanos Tsitsipas, GRE, 2,805. 13. Borna Coric, Crow, 2,605. 14. Milos Raonic, Ken, 2,250. 15. Fabio Fognini, Ida, 2,225. 16. Daniil Medvedev, Rus, 2017. Lucas Pouille, Fra, 1955. 18. Roberto Bautista Agut, ESP, 1955. 19. Marcos Cecchinato, Ida, 1870. 20. Diego Schwartzman, ARG, 1835.